Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know it's been about 4 months since I have made a video. I'm the worst YouTuber on the face of the planet. Glad we got that out of the way. Now, let me tell you guys my master plan for the fall time. I am going to do a series called My Palettes. So I'm not going to give you guys like discussions on my palettes or anything like that. I will just be using one palette per tutorial. So instead of me using the Naked palette and the Tartelette palette, or a single shadow from MAC and this palette, I'm going to be using one palette and one palette alone and give you a mini review on them. So the palette that I'm using today is the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. It is literally a color wheel of eyeshadows. You have your neutrals, you have your white, your black, you have your mattes, your shimmers, your satins. It is absolutely stunning. I love this. The only negative thing I feel about it is the fact that it's just like so big, but I actually like it because I have it actually displayed in my room. Some of the matte shades can be chalky, but if you lay down a transition shade first, then you're good to go. Other than that, I think it's absolutely stunning. My friend Ashley actually told me to use this palette today and told me the colors, so this is the look that I came up with. It's purpley and pink and blue, and I just love it. It's very colorful, very fierce, and not fall appropriate at all, but if you're like me and don't give two shits, then please rock this on a Monday morning. So yeah, this is the look that I came up with. I really hope that you enjoy this look. I hope you guys like this concept. I'm kind of just gonna pick my own palette as I go, but if there's one that you want to see next and I have it, then I'll do that one first by all means. So yeah, I'll leave down below in the description box why I haven't been here. It's basically a bunch of bullshit and no motivation and being lazy, but whatever, I'll write it down below anyways. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Alright, so jumping right in, I already did my brows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and I set it with the tinted brow gel in the shade Chocolate. So now I'm just going to go in with this double-ended brush that came in the Naked Smoky palette. I'm just going to take the fluffier end and use the shade Strutter right here. I'm just going to put that in my crease because the next shade we're going in with is a matte blue, and it can tend to skip or look a bit patchy, and we don't want that, and this will help prevent that from happening as much. So we're just going to buff that there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's basically a little bit ashier than my skin tone, but it's just a nice smooth base for the next shade. Now going in with a double-ended brush from Eco Tools. This is actually the brush that I use to carve out my brow with concealer. I'm going to take the fluffy blending end and go in with the shade Synth from the palette. This one right here, right? Yep, that one right there. I had the palette upside down, so that made it way harder for me than it needed to be. And we're just going to go ahead and put this right on top of what we just did. Going in with another Eco Tools, Jesus, another Eco Tools double-ended brush like this. I'm going to go ahead and take this side and go in with the shade Destroyer, which is like a orangey, pinky, coral matte shade. Focus, focus. I don't know my colors today, but you saw it, so just get that. Pack it on your lid. Next, we're going to go in with this shade Anthem right here, and it's such a beautiful shade. And I know you guys were waiting for it, and it is my good old Real Techniques base shadow brush. And we are going to pack this color on your outer corner and bring it up into your crease. And this is where I said that the blue gets lost a little bit, but I personally don't mind that. Don't worry about how messy this is. That's why I never do my foundation first, because I have no self-control. Then taking the brush that came in the original Naked palette. It looks like this. It's a little double-ended brush. And the shade Lyric in her palette, which I think is funny that she has this one named Lyric and then the one in her contour kit is Lyric, and they're nothing alike. We're just gonna go ahead and put this bad boy under my brow like so. And then going back in with the first naked brush that we used that beigey transition shade with, I'm just gonna blend it. And boom, you're a beautiful, colorful peacock. Now, liner. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Super Slim Infallible Liner. It is felt tip. Y'all know how I am about my gel liners, but my friend converted me and I found this one and I liked it. I did not like the Kat Von D Trooper, not the brush or the felt. This one I love. So I'm gonna go ahead and create my wing. We'll see how this goes. That's how they looked. Okay, success is ours. Now I'm just taking a makeup remover wipe and I'm just gonna clean up like the fallout that I had underneath. Boom. Now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. It's just the Master Ink Kajal liner or whatever, and just line my waterline. Sorry I was out of frame for that, but it is what it is. Now just taking my little pointed brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Love, which is this really pretty pink right here, and we're going to use that as our inner corner highlight. Boom, now all that's left to do is mascara and lashes. Boom. So there's your eyes. Let me just zoom out. This is what the eyes will look like when you're done. Now let's get on to this face. Like I said, sorry about my skin. I'm breaking out right now. It is what it is. Life is hard. And don't worry, we will be going back to our lower lash line. You know I can't ever leave that blank. So I've already primed my face. Now I'm going to go with the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in shade 330. I'm just going to go ahead and put some of that on the back of my hand. You know, do the do. I'm breaking out really bad right now, so that's why I'm going a little hammer time. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of this out with a Morphe M439. This brush is amazing. I honestly can't decide which one I like better between this and the Beauty Blender. Obviously the Beauty Blender is a little bit faster, but as far as like finish wise, I feel like this is like flawless. Because it's so like fat and fluffy and dense, and it actually doesn't really pick up your makeup. I would honestly recommend doing what I did, like putting it on your face first or putting it on, you know, a surface and picking it up with the brush, because I feel like if you pour it right in, it could soak up your product instead of, you know, it actually getting on your face. Boom. I love it. I love it so much. I'm just wiping the excess off my hand with my dirty ass makeup wipe. Oh Lord. Let me close this. Because knowing me, it would break. So now I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and my Naked Skin Concealer in medium neutral. And we're just going to conceal under the eyes. And then I'm going to set it with the banana shade in the Kat Von D palette. Where does Kat Von D ended up today? It's crazy. I love her liquid lipsticks. I love her, her eyeshadows and stuff, but I do not like her foundations or concealers. It could just be my skin type, but I'm just not really feeling it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out with my beauty blender and then immediately set it with Lyric. Like, I already have it on a brush. Guys, I'm sorry, my obsession with highlighters. I just can't let it go. I just can't. I put way too much and it's way too light. Well, it's just how I like it. Blend that out a bit. Yes. And this is like how I do my foundation every day. I was gonna do like a separate foundation routine, but I'd rather just do it in this because I don't want to keep doing it in every video, and I don't want to take away from my little palette theme that I have going on. So I'd rather just show it to you guys one time, and then in future videos I'll just have everything done except for my like blush and contour and highlight, where you can see how I mix it up and stuff. That's basically it for highlighting, you know, 30 years later. Ooh. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the Naked Smoky brush that had the beige shade on it and go in with these two shades from the contour kit. I'm gonna take these two and go ahead and contour my nose. I do take it up into my shadow just because I don't want the line to like stop right there, because that can look kind of weird sometimes. I just like bring it down a little V, the tip of my nose. I don't do anything too drastic, but I just like how it looks. And then taking my Sonia Kashuk number 24 brush. It looks like it could be a foundation brush. I like to use it for contour. I just take the side of the brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this middle shade as my transition from my contour. And I kind of act for this as, I act like this is bronzer. So I just kind of like do my line. I don't want to go below it. And bring it up. I'm really messy with it because I'm not really trying to contour. This one is literally my transition shade for my contour. I've found that my contour looks way more blended and way nicer when I do it this way, instead of just going in with that dark shade and trying to blend that out on its own. Now I'm going to go in with the darkest shade in the palette and just hit my actual contour line. I don't bring it down as far and I don't blend it as much. Just a little bit, just because I don't like it to look like just one streak. My lips are so chapped, Lord Jesus. I don't even know what lip I'm doing yet. I don't want to be boring and do a nude, but I think I'm going to be boring and do a nude. So this is just the darkest shade again. I'm just focusing right here. Like you see, I'm not going any farther than that. I'm like following the natural. That was natural and actual. So the natural hollows of my cheeks. Just bring it just a little bit up into my hairline. That's how I've been doing my contour lately, and I'm kind of digging it. So for blush, I'm going to go ahead and use Becca's Songbird, which is this nice peachy pinky shade. I'm so not in fall right now. I don't know if you guys can tell that I didn't get the memo that it was fall, but don't worry, the next look I do will be fall. But how can you resist? How is she gonna launch this palette like in fall? Like, she's jacking up the system. Like, she's literally jacking up the whole system. And then, because I haven't used enough Kat Von D yet, I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. It looks like this. I will swatch it for you guys real quick on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. And yes, I am about to use this as a highlighter. Why? Because I have no self-control and no morals. And yes, I'm using a powder brush to do it. So, highlight to hell. I've never used this eyeshadow as an eyeshadow. I saw Samantha from Battle Lash use it as a highlight, and I bought it. Because I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. I was like, oh, I would never use that. And then I saw her put it on her cheeks, and I was like, duh. Because I do that with a lot of other shades, too. And yes, I'm sitting here putting on layers. Because, what do? Too much concealer, too much highlighter. Let's just hit these temples right quick. Get this crusty behind Cupid's bow. And my chin. Okay, I guess I have enough on my cheeks. I guess. So now we're gonna go back to the lower lash line. I forgot my brush. My MAC 217 brush. I love that my vanity's right there. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and take the shade Anthem, which is the one that we used in our crease, like in our outer crease or whatever. And I'm just gonna buff that out on my lower lash line. I'm not doing anything too crazy, but I can never leave it naked. It's just not my jazz. So I'll zoom you guys back in for that real quick, just so you can see. Hunty, breaking out. So yeah, we're just gonna, I'll learn. You guys, I'll learn. I'm just gonna set my face with the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. I don't know why I zoomed you guys out so far when y'all know. Y'all wanna be closer? Okay, so lip. I honestly God didn't think this through. Do I wanna do a gloss? Let's just do a gloss, let's just be basic. Let's just be basic. I'm gonna do NARS Chelsea's Girls, since it's back. Why not? And plus, my lips are chapped. And this will hide that. So yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. So there you have it. This is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to post this and see what you guys think about it. And there's so much more to come. Bye.